Why you must speak your needs. Hello everyone and welcome to this video on why you must speak your needs. I am Lillian and I'm so excited to guide you through this transformative journey. This video was created to help you understand why you must speak your needs. Please watch this video to the end so that it will help you with the powerful information. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe and share it with others. Do not keep it a secret. So, why you must speak your needs? Speaking your needs is important because your needs matter, and you cannot be honored if you do not have a voice. 7 reasons why it is powerful to speak your needs, especially for emotionally well-being and healthy relationships. Number 1, it builds self-respect. When you speak your needs, you're telling others, I am worthy of care and consideration. That transcends into self-esteem and inner security. Number 2, it prevents resentment. Unspoken need often turns into frustration, bitterness, and emotional distance. Expressing your needs early keeps small issues from becoming heavy emotional burdens. Number 3, it creates healthy boundaries. Clear needs help others understand where you stand. This is how boundaries are formed, not through control, but through honest communication. Number 4, it deepens your emotional connection. Vulnerability invites closeness. When you express your needs and give others the opportunity to show up for you in meaningful ways. Number 5, it reduces emotional exhaustion. Carrying everything silently can be draining. Speaking your needs lighten up that load and brings relief. Number 6, it honors your instinct, that inner wisdom. Your needs are signals from within. Listen to them, and giving them a voice keeps you aligned with yourself instead of abandoning your trust. And number 7, it models healthy behavior for others. When you express your needs calmly and respectfully, you teach others that honest communication is safe and normal. If it ever feels uncomfortable or being guilty, that does not mean that you are wrong. It usually means you are growing. You're not being demanding, you're being authentic. Here's one affirmation that you can repeat yourself daily or just before you're going to communicate a need to someone. I want to share this with you because it's important. I feel more at ease and connected when my needs are acknowledged. So, what I need right now is, or you can also say, what I need is, and then you express your needs clearly. Before you can recognize your needs, you have to connect to your instincts. Your instincts are your needs. Have you ever thought one thing, felt something else, and ended up saying something totally different? The reason is that you are disconnected from your instincts. So when you connect with your instinct, you will think, feel, and say exactly the same thing in a synchronized manner. Now, let's focus on reconnecting you with your instincts, which is a crucial first step into setting healthy boundaries. There are 3 basic instincts, and they are social, security, and sex. So, let's be very clear that the basic instincts are our needs. They represent the built in mechanism of self preservation. It is to connect to your inner knowing. Instincts are not the same as intuition. Intuition is the connection with your concept of your higher power, God, the universe, whatever the contact or whatever name you call that energy. And the instincts tells you that something might be wrong, while intuition tells you how to correct it. Understanding your instincts will help you recognize what areas of your life need to set boundaries. Social instinct is our natural tendency to seek connection, to feel that we belong, to feel that we're accepted, to feel that we're part of society. The social instinct is composed of two parts: self esteem and personal relations. Let's talk about self esteem. Self esteem is composed of self worth, and it has two components: self respect and pride. Self respect is the sense of one's own dignity and value. It's about feeling satisfied with who you are becoming and what you think of yourself. Ask yourself, do I honor my feelings and opinions? Reflecting on this question can help you measure your own self respect. Pride is the pleasure or satisfaction in your work and achievements. It is what you do, what you're doing, and what you are accomplishing. Think of a recent achievement, big or small. What did you do and how did it make you feel? Celebrating these moments is essential to build up your self esteem. In other words, self esteem means feeling content with yourself. Personal relationships is the second part of the social instincts, and it involves interaction with others. This is also composed of two parts: companionship and prestige. Companionship refers as a friendly association, fellowship, to be a friend and to have friends. Feeling satisfied that I have enough friends and that I am accepted, welcome, and that I belong. Let's take a moment and reflect. Think of a friendship. Is that friendship taking energy away from you, or is it making you feel good about yourself? If it's taking energy away from you, it might mean that you need to set a boundary. Are you holding on to someone who does not respect your feelings? It is okay to let some people go, only keeping the ones that contribute positively to your life. Example: you might know a person who does not want to be your friend, while another person wants to be. Yet you might obsess over the one who does not want to be your friend, while ignoring the other one that does. Setting a healthy boundary means letting go of those who do not want your relationship. Prestige relates to a influential status, recognition, and leadership. It is about feeling satisfied that you have enough friends, that you feel useful, important, contributing, valuable, respected, reputable, admirable, and outstanding. In other words, feeling content with your social standings. At this moment, it is important to recognize the difference between our needs and our want. What I just described, the instincts, are your needs, which are essential element in your life. The problem many times arises when we make a want a need, and I will explain that in the future. Let me give you an example. You want a big home, but what you really need from the instinct point of view is a shelter, something that protects you from the elements. Understanding the difference between your needs and your wants is essential to a happy life. Security instinct is your natural drive to seek safety, stability, and protection. It relates to survival and to feel comfortable. Security instinct is composed of two parts, material and emotional. Material. It pertains to the enjoyment of your physical well being, and it has two components, tangible and intangible. Tangible includes food, shelter, clothing, health aids, trading good, which trading good could be money, and personal space. Personal space is where you end and someone else begins. A good example of trading good, which is money, is that someone of you might not think that you have the money to accomplish a particular goal, when in fact, all you need is to use the tool of trading. A scenario could be you might want a massage, but you might not have the money. Talk to your therapist and ask what can you do for them in exchange of the massage. As a matter of fact, before we had money, way back in the old times, people traded goods. Somebody traded a cow for 10 chickens or whatever, and money did not exist. Money came later as a mechanism to make it easier, the trades. So when you understand that money is just a mechanism of trading goods, then sometimes you don't need money to get what you want or need. Intangible are your skills, knowledge and freedom, opportunity and time. Feeling that you have sufficient things to live safely and comfortably. Let's talk about time. Time is a commodity that, when not used correctly, can cost you a lot. Meaning, we cannot bring back time. When it's gone, it's gone. So, value your time because it's precious and the time of others. Have you ever been upset when someone does not show up on time? Of course, because they do not value or respect your time by not being punctual. This might be the right moment to set a healthy boundary. Emotional is the second part of the security instinct. It has to do with communication. It is pertaining to the experience and exchange of feelings and opinions. This has two parts, expression and acceptance. Expression is to make known your opinions and feelings. Feeling able that you can let others know how you feel, express yourself, be close, intimate, and trust. Think about the time when you were unable to express yourself. What were you feeling? The reason was because you were disconnected from your instincts. Acceptance of others' opinions and feelings. It is about feeling able to understand and relate to, empathize, be trusted, and confiding in, give attention, affection, and love. Accept others' opinion as you want others to accept yours. Do you accept others' feelings even when they are different from yours? If you want others to accept your feelings, you must be willing to accept others. Are you listening to others' feeling without judgment? Okay, now we got into the sex instinct pertaining to the sense of sexual being. This instinct is composed of two parts, the sexual identity and the sexual relations. The sexual identity is your feeling satisfied with who you are sexually, being masculine, feminine, being paternal, maternal, assertive or resertive, attractive or attracted, stimulating or stimulated. Let's look at the masculine and the feminine energies. Masculine is the provider, the producer, the creator. The feminine energy is the loving, the caring, and the nourishing. At the beginning of time, The man, which is the masculine energy, was the hunter and the producer of food for the family, while the woman, which is the feminine energy, stayed back and took care of the family. This is a clear example of paternal and maternal energies. If a child falls, the paternal energy, which is the masculine energy, will say, "Come on, get up, it's not a big deal." While the maternal energy, which is the feminine energy, will say, "Did you hurt yourself? Are you in pain? Come here, let me hug you." Okay? That's the difference between female and masculine energy. Being assertive means expressing your need, thoughts, and feeling clearly and respectfully, while also acknowledging and respecting the right of others. Being receptive means accepting others' opinions and feelings for what they are, even if they are different than yours. Feeling attractive means to be connected to your physical appearance, personality traits, and includes cultural norms. Feeling attracted is to experience and wanting to be close to a person, which can be expressed in different ways: physical, emotional, and intellectually connections. And it does not always have to be sexual. Feeling stimulating is to be exciting, engagement, thought provoking, especially in ways that encourage activities from others. On the other hand, feeling stimulated is to encourage something to grow, to develop, and to become active, to be excited, and to inspire others to take action. Let's reflect on your feeling about your sexuality. Are you comfortable with it? If not, what steps can you take to embrace your sexual identity? Think about it. Sexual relations pertaining to the sexual activity, expressions, and behavior. Feeling or being attractive by dressing up or flirting. Feeling fulfilled with your achievements and climax. Procreating, intercourse, potent, flirting. Feeling content with your sexual experience, behavior, and activity. Remember, we are born with the imprint of the instinct as a survival mechanism. Animals and humans have instincts for self preservation. The difference between animals and humans is that animals follow their instincts while humans have allowed messages to disconnect them from the instincts. This is why reconnecting to your instincts is extremely important. The more that you connect to your instincts, the more that you will know yourself. This will result in having healthy relationships and be able to set healthy boundaries for a better life. Please start expressing your needs and your wants to others to experience a new life filled with peace, joy, and happiness. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe and share it with others. Do not keep it a secret. I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Until then, be kind to yourself and others.